All right, guys. Today we are going to be interviewing a good student of ours. Her name is Jessica. First of all, thanks, Jessica, for taking the time to be on this call with us. It's much appreciated. The first thing that I always like to kind of start off with these videos is, what made you get into Amazon in the first place? What kind of appealed to you with this model specifically, and how it's going so far, essentially?
Yeah, absolutely. So I first heard of Amazon maybe about in 2017. And it was just this big e-commerce platform that was kind of showing signs a little bit of growth, and they were starting to branch out in different products and selling different things. And at the time, I actually had a friend who had gotten into it, started seeing a little bit of success, but also a lot of difficulties. And so that was when I first heard about Amazon.
Mhm.
And I was following his process a little bit in terms of, how it was growing on the platform, where he was selling mainly in the States. And then slowly but surely, he was like five figure, six figure, seven figure. And I called him up and said, hey, like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? How does it work? And that's kind of how I got started and got interested in it. I work in the marketing space, so I know that e-commerce is a growing area, and it's one of those segments that I really wanted to get into myself because I thought the entrepreneurial journey would be really fun, and it can help you get out of the 9 to 5. So it's good passive income.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Your story seems like very similar to ours. We heard about Amazon in 2017. We didn't take action and launch till 2019, actually. So it took us 2 years. But I know for yourself, you actually just launched towards the end of 2020. How is that launch going? How's that first product going for you?
Yeah, so similar to you guys, I heard about it pretty early on. I got into the course in 2018, late 2018, and life just got in the way. So I didn't really double down until 2020. Um, and the launch has been amazing, actually, in all honesty. I couldn't have asked for anything better thus far, and I'm hoping it continues that way. I had spent a lot of time researching, a lot longer than I thought I would,
Mhm.
and having the help of you guys and the group and everyone around in the Amazon community has been phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I think everyone within the Amazon space is very, they want to see other people succeed. So everyone breeds off of each other, which is awesome. In regards to that first product, I know it's going amazing. What are some of like the numbers or like achievements that you've received with that first product? Because I know, again, it's been a very successful launch. Um,
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. So it kind of blew itself out of the water. Like I didn't realize how well it could do because it is a very competitive product. So when I first looked into it, the average review count was around 500. And when I launched, because of some delays, the average review was, sitting around like 1,300. So it was pretty high and very competitive.
yeah.
So I had actually set together quite an extensive launch strategy. But when I first started, like the first day, I had asked a few friends to, help out. They, didn't really get the time yet, but I did get my few first sales in the few first hours. And I was like, is this you? Like, did you guys help out? And they're like, no, like haven't gotten to it yet. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Like, I guess this is a good thing. And then the following day, it was like 20 organic sales, and then 30 organic sales, and then 35 and 40. And I was like, okay, I need to start upping the price because at the same time, we were getting into Chinese New Year, where our suppliers wouldn't take orders anymore, and logistical issues and all that. So yeah, like it's been going really well so far. Haven't had to use PPC or any of those launch strategies that I really planned out. So fingers crossed. It's still something that I really want to double down on, though.
Yeah, knock on wood for sure. I know that we hop
Yeah.
on a ton of calls trying to build out that perfect rank strategy. And, that's the beauty of Amazon. There's so much organic search traffic that things like this happen. Sometimes they do happen, but it's good that you still went through that process on the front end. Obviously you've seen success with this. You're selling 40 units per day now. You're about to run out of inventory. What's your plan moving forward? You've proved the concept to yourself. you plan to continue to scale, add more products? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So, my main objective with this business is to build out a brand.
Yeah,
And so, with that, my idea is, I have already got a really good product thus far. I'm hoping to create a few more variations of it, and then just grow out the product offering, and then kind of see where it goes. Hopefully, I can sell that off, like you guys,
yeah.
in the next little while.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a goal for everybody. Like it's so easy to build a brand on here and exit out, and it's so easy to also rinse and repeat and do that. And I like how the fact that you're just going to be launching variations because we did the same thing. Our main SKU is still our legacy product. It still does the best. We have 6 variations to that because we know that that framework is working already. So why not just duplicate it, right? So that's
Absolutely.
awesome here. Overall, there's a lot of people wanting to get into Amazon. What kind of advice would you give to those people? Looking back at when you first looked into it, what would you say to the people that are interested in the space now?
Yeah, you know what? I think there's a few things. So the first thing that comes to mind is, you really have to take action. Timing is so key, and the longer you wait, the more difficult it is.
Yeah.
And I think also on top of that, there's just more sellers, more competition in various areas. So timing is definitely everything. I'd also say, um, you know, the bulk of it really is making sure you find the right product.
Yeah.
So take as much time as you need in that essence to just have the right sort of product offering and bundle or whatever you're looking for. And then, just really optimize it. Like get good photography, make sure that the bundle offering is good, have good copy, learn as much as you can, and just continue. Like be accountable, make small steps, really write down, what tactics you want to do, objectives that you want to hit, and make sure you follow that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that would be my key points.
Awesome. That's awesome. Those are great steps. I think those are all very valid for sure. Again, very similar story to us. I appreciate the time, honestly, Jessica. It's been amazing working with you. And I'm so happy that you've seen a lot of success with this first. I'm excited for you to get to the point where you're, quitting that 9 to 5, and you're creating passive income and some generational wealth.
Yeah, thanks so much.